But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Make sure the timer is good. 3, 2, 1. I don't know why I'm counting down. Actually, why did it not start? Okay. Because I didn't have number lock on like an idiot. Let's just stand here for a second. There we go. I could have sworn I took out the Star Fox music. Oh, I took out some of the Star Fox music. That's what I did. Oh, that's a dog. It's a very weird sounding dog. In-yap at night, you like that? Hi, potentially YouTube. Trust me, if we feel like this is gonna go on YouTube, I'll just tell everyone to say hi to YouTube. You like it? I mean, seeing as I'm more or less a night owl now, it makes sense. Oh my goodness, after image. Oh, my bad. No, you're good. Anyone else see it? God damn it. Is it doing that again? Is my stream pixelated again? Literally 7 minutes into the stream. I hope it's just you. The emulator started to do like an after image for a bit. Seeing normal in-yap. Okay. It might just be killed then. Camera's a little bit lower than usual. Oh, a little bit more white than usual. I think that's the light, honestly. I think the light's starting to bleed into the camera. Oh yeah, there's one of the new fanfares. Let me see if turn it off. Does turn it off help any? It probably gives me a lot of shadow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have a bomb bag on us. I refreshed, all better. Okay. It was kill. False alarm. Yeah, now we got pain instead? Oh no. I mean, I can turn the light back on. It's no problem. It gives me more definition. Is this high def in-yap that we're looking at now? Because I have my shit set to performance mode. I can't really see what the camera looks like right now. Alright. Oh my goodness. Yeah, part of the lag might just be the emulation itself. Sometimes it just likes to go slow. Especially with this texture pack on. Ranch defense is dead. Let me go ahead and write that down. That was lights. What? Why'd I get pinned? Yo, can you die already? Holy shit! You too! My goodness. These fuckers don't die. I might actually have to go grab sticks. You're a good mod. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm aware it pinged me. I just looked over. I just questioned why that was pinged. Alright. So far, like, we're just getting a lot of vanilla music, like a new fanfare, but not much else. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh boy. Iconic graveyard way of the hero? Well, F for fast seeing. Unless we find Captain's Hat. Think we can get a multi-world before I go back to Uni Tuesday? Possibly. Stockpot in is way the hero. Icona Wath? Well, Icona Graveyard Wath. Mostly because I can't take a compliment. You would be absolutely right. You know what? Let's go ahead and get Nuts and Sticks. Let's see. Tomorrow I got a multi-world planned with Mercy for combo rando, which I'm pretty sure you don't want to do, because I've already asked. I don't know what I'm doing Friday, but that might be my last day off of work, so I might be able to get one in. No promises, though. Also, you're going to have to be fine with being on stream. Are we contemplating getting app today? It looks like it. You're not ready for a combo multi? That's a shame. Grog's dead. No chicken dance today. Boat archery. Alright. Stockpot in, way of the hero. Alright, Ocean Spider House. I got a little bit of time. Actually, you know what? I need to do, go back and do this. Wait, actually, what would be faster? No, let's not do that. I got a different idea. Feel free to use points to highlight your compliments. Kill's not helping. Kill is the enabler in this situation. Be careful, Star Fox. It's quiet. Too quiet. An OT multi for sure. Yeah, we could try to set one up for Friday. If anyone else wants to join, feel free to let me know. Hey, there's a fanfare. There's a new one. Big face with many brains. I don't know about the brain cells. That's debatable. Very debatable. If I had a lot of brain cells, we'd be sub 2 in these seats. Instead of bonking, you know. As you normally do. Oh, hey, big chest. Oh, hey, a bow. Oh, no, a bow. That's not good. Yo, EK Standing, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. I think this was a big chest, too. I missed. Oh, you finally beat the combat rando today? Hell yeah, congrats. How's it feel? Is it much elation? There we go, 3rd time's the charm, baby. What are you? A bottle of red potion. That's how you do it. You give him 2 compliments, so he only denies 1. Son of a bitch. Got great hair, but looks great in hats, too. Made it super baby seed, barely had to do any MM. Very happy to finally have one under my belt. Hey, from humble beginnings, right? Can you teach me the recoil at some point? I thought I already offered to teach the recoil. I could have swore I did. But yeah, I can teach it. But I'll have to charge. Nah, I won't charge. That would be mean of me. Friday works if you can guide me through the setup. I thought you already had Archipelago set up. Because that's honestly what we would be using. But yeah, I can teach you to recoil. Honestly, it's not as bad as people make it seem to be. Yo, Sub-Zero! Do I take compliments as currency? That's all you have? What the hell?
31 months. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Now that's the ultimate motivation.
See, chat, learn something from Sub-Zero. That is a compliment. Some motivation. By the way, how you doing today, Sub-Zero? Hopefully you're doing well. Motivation. Oh, hey! It's a new song. Or highlighting compliments. Does that mean I can make my own world different to someone else's and it'll still work? Yeah. That's the main selling point to Archipelago. Is like, you can make your world as...
Now I'm a little motivated.
There we go. You can make your world like as twisted as possible and it only affects you. No. No. Kill. Why? Why did you start this? Facial features are very aesthetically pleasant. Make my kitty cat blush. That could be taken out of context. Oh! West Clocktown's foolish, huh? Guess that means no, all-night smash for me today. I know this unreliable... Oh, fuck that. No. We're past port forwarding here. We are past port forwarding, chat. That shit's in the past. You need to finish your rando? The combat rando? Such a good speedrunner. They came first, second, and third place. That could also be taken out of context. Give me bomb bag. Thank you. Just doing OT right now? Ah, cool. What kind of settings are you running for? Say port forwarding 5 times fast. Port forwarding, port forwarding, port forwarding, port forwarding, port forwarding. It was very hard not to say portfolio. Very hard. Baby C just to get used to it? Okay, okay. Good start. That was okay. I mean, I botch words anyway, so... Gotta expect imperfection there. Welcome to the Zooter Club.
Oh, botched, oh. I botched that one. Oh, that's a botched job. That's bleeding. I need some trash to plug up the cut.
Ooh, playing some retro games? Like some Ninja Gaiden? Purple Ruby? No. No, I don't want a Purple Ruby. Oh, another thing is we don't have to put money into the bank. Since West Clocktown is foolish, don't have to do that one bit. Say Irish wristwatch? I can't even fucking say that once. Irish whip, maybe, but not Irish wristwatch. Can't do it. I just can't. I need more nuts and sticks. First Legend of Zelda, second quest. Ooh, you are a brave soul. Thinking about doing some randomizers of it? Alright, so far no dice on, like, big chests and Terminal Field. That's kind of a good thing, honestly. Just in case we get, like, a Terminal Field Way of the Hero, I don't have to deal with the nonsense of trying to remember what I got here. Knew it. Where's the hole? That was close. And we almost missed out on a big chest. Play a few retro Randomizer Zelda games. The Gibdo laugh. It laughed at me. Ooh, retro randomizer Zelda titles. Very nice. Me likey. Dampy digging conceals a bloopy. It's raw. Dampy is dead. Just laughing at the sun going down, just Link streaming. Alright, we got here a little too late for opponent, but that's okay. Pat the Snowhead, foolish choice. Alright, what we got here? Let's see, it's gonna be spicy when the Gibdo mask makes fun of you. Oh, you know what? Hold on, hold on. We're gonna do this smart. We're gonna do this smart. Or buy the Silver Ruby first, and then we're gonna get the Fierce Deity mask. Thrifty. There we go. Very nice. Alright, so we got a Fierce Deity mask out of that. I like it. Picked up the magical sword after burning one of the bushes near level 2. Oh shit. That's a good find. So, are you able to do the second quest as a randomizer, or is it just the first quest? Perfect item pickup noise from the FD mask, right? I think the fanfares are pretty good. The ones that got added in. Sadly, I haven't heard a lot of the new overworld stuff. That's a hard piece. Did that off of first quest? Gotcha. I can't remember if items are in different locations for the second quest, or if it's just like tougher enemy placement for Zelda 1. It's been so long since I've actually played it. I don't need any more sticks. I missed. So far, my combo seed, I found 2 stones, 3 medallions, and 2 remains. That's a pretty good spread. No. Different enemy placements? Gotcha. Oh my goodness. Fuck off, Tingle. Alright. Finally at the swamp. We got some Castlevania music, and there's a bow upgrade, so that's good. Alright, so far, like, not a whole lot to go off of. The wolf is looking at you like, what you buying there? Can I have a bite? He wants a bite of my heart. 62% of everything done? Yeah, in terms of dungeon rewards, yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, by the way, did you have any luck using that emo tracker, Crantus? Wait, why am I going up here to talk to her? I literally have a red potion. Gorn Race brings a Keaton mask. Alright, so Gorn Race is dead. Basing it off of Gold Skulls. Emo tracker for the combo. It was super easy to install. That's good. It should be like a standalone item now. Or not a standalone thing. What am I talking about? It should like come pre-packaged with Emo Tracker now. Oh, is the lady here? I don't think she is. I might have to go back out. The Monster Dance theme from Simon's Quest would be perfect when night falls. Shit, I'm trying to remember if that was actually one of the songs I could get downloaded for Majora's Mask Rando. I don't think it is. I haven't heard of it, at least. There's quite a few Castlevania songs in here, though. Alright, we gotta talk to the lady. Alright, and then we go back. And then we talk to her. Get her item. It's money. And she disappears, and then we go back. And now we can heal her. I feel like that's a little bit faster than the method I normally do. A little bit. Home is revived. Alright. So we're gonna warp back. We got a bow. Is there anything that we can do in the grave? Well, yeah, we can do stuff in the grave. The only thing we can really do right now is the open grotto. So we might hit that up pretty soon. Hello. Get up there, Link. Nice. I'm out of here. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, we're already at the swamp. Let's go ahead and get swamp archery out of the way. Just get it out of the way. The sooner the better, right? Not to mention, we got the money. And we don't have to put it in the bank. Got a question you might know the answer to? It's possible, yeah. Question about combat rando, I take it? Why do I have suggestive rubies? Nice. More Final Fantasy music. Oh no. I can't get used to retro arc aiming again. There we go. Alright. Kind of made up for it. That's better. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful, baby. Alright, good time, good time. In Combat Rando, do you have to do all Zora eggs in one cycle? Yes. If you want the song check, you do have to get all the Zora eggs in one cycle. Why would you not have suggestive ones? Good point. Bean. beans. Alright, let's get out of here. Don't know what we're gonna use the beans for, but
what the fuck?
We got beans. Let's see here. So far, I do not have a sheet of paper to wipe the butt. Let's go knock out, the shooting gallery. The seahorse, is it randomized? No, you just need to pick the bots for it. Yes, kill butts. I can't aim! Been playing Project 64 too much. Throws off my aiming. But, heh. It's like Bratz, but the more mature version of Bratz. Even though Bratz was like the more mature version of Barbies.
Nice, nice. Very nice, Shiza-chan.
I missed. Now, like, so long as you don't have any logical tricks turned on, the game is not going to assume that you can get the Pinnacle Rock unless you have the pictograph bots. So as far as stuff there, you don't have to worry about it. I think this is only set to 1. Like, 1 extra minigame. If it's both minigames, then I guess I'll just have to come back and do it eventually. Means I can clear Pirate's Fortress and Pinnacle Rock. Yeah, if you have the pictograph bots and logic, you can. You can absolutely do that. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Oh my goodness. The frog is suggestive too. Oh, you do? Okay. Nice. Fuck it, that scream. Milk! So much milk. Some really good mac and cheese for dinner. I mixed in some broccoli and mushrooms and baked some breadcrumbs on it. Ooh, that does sound good. Screaming because he pulled an all-nighter is something I can relate to. Hey, it's Jabu. Now you can eat Fruit Loops as they intended. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and get the horse race out of the way, since we do start with a Pono. Alright. Normal race music? Come on. This music shuffle is not great so far. Oh no. Trying to swerve on me. normal music, yeah. Sounds delish. Personally, I hate mushrooms, so I would swapped it for spinach, but I mean, it does sound nice regardless. Spinach or mushrooms. Nice. You made me rich, boys. Pretty sure this is still the minigame music for the race, too. Wait, I already checked this, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Pat the Snowhead. Foolish. Someone may have to confirm that, but I'm pretty sure that's the normal music that plays there. Oh, wait. Hold on. It may be the opponent race music from OT. West Cloud. Oh. Oh, shit. Regardless, it's still music in the vanilla game. Same with this. Pirate's Fortress exterior. Okay. Please ho checking. I think it's one or the other. Alright, so Fortress exterior, way of the hero. Yes, Buttsbot. Oh my goodness, what are these dogs? Oh, that's terrible. Why is it? Oh no. Eat a bomb. Jesus Christ. It's terrible. I hope I never find the Mask of Truth in this scene. Someone check those fucking dogs. It's the same as the race music in OT? Alright then. Haha! Mirror shield's not required. You can suck my dick. Which means Egos isn't required. Which means it's probably like Song of Storms or Song of Healing. One of the two. If I had to take a guess, it's probably Song of Healing, since that was off the Kamaro check. The dogs are just French? What the fuck? Let's see if I can pull this off while running backwards. Almost. I waited too long. I want to get used to doing recoil flips while walking backwards. Alright. We already knew that. Still French vanilla, which is like... Alright. Sadly, still no forms. Like, no Deku Mask, no Goron Mask. Oh. We also need to check the M. Nice. Way to go, champ. Fantastic aim. Oh my goodness. You motherfucker. Where'd you go? They don't go wolf wolf like normal dogs. Right in your knee. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a good question. What kind of demon world am I in? This is messed up. Well, that's not a big chest. Alright, so whatever is in this inn is not going to be an easy find, but we at least have the All Knights mask, so whatever it's going to be, we can get it real quick. And then we also have to wait for, wait for final hours, because there's actually a song check up here. Oh, there's the Discord call. Bombs? Let's see, what can I do? Oh, let's head over to the graveyard real quick while we got time to kill. I just forgot about that. Yeah, we got time to kill before final hours, so. Get out of here. Let's see, we can grab this Gossip Stone while we're at it. Oh. Southern Swamp's a foolish choice, huh? Well, that kind of sucks. Seeing as we've already done some of it. Just a little bit. I want to say there's like 5 foolish scents. Yo, Supersonic, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, big chest. What we got? Nice. Alright, so we got Romani Mask. Let's see, Graveyard. So, we found Romani Mask there. That could lead to something. Let's see. Also got a big chest here. So it could be more than just Romani Mask. And Romani Mask really only opens up one check. Let's go get the owl statue out in Great Bay. What texture pack is this? I want to say it's the same texture pack based off of OOT Reloaded. So if you're familiar with that one, there's a texture pack that's that was built for MM as well. Yeah, kind of like MM Reloaded. I used to have the same texture pack for OOT, but unfortunately, Mupin didn't really play very nice. Alright, so that's a big chest that we'll need to come back for Zora for. Yeah, unfortunately, the Mupin core doesn't really play really nice with the OOT, from my experience. So I usually have to play with the parallel core, and it's not compatible with the texture packs. We'd be dropping. Fuck me! Alright, well, good news is we found a Goron mask. Bad news is we're gonna need Zora mask for it. That's okay. That is A-okay. We will find that Zora mask. Spicy seed today, yeah. This is like the seed equivalent of show but don't touch. Or watch but don't touch. I can watch the gore mask, but I can't touch it. I mean, I do have an empty ball, so we can get this check out of the way. Hello? Alright. Oh shit! Is this my final hours? It's great. This isn't final hours, this is final despair. Don't drown, Link. Alright, what you got, buddy? You've been laying that corpse all day. You gotta have something good, right? No, you don't. You just have his heart. Trying to sell fucking Maiku's heart. Spoopy. The end of the world musical vibes? Oh yeah. They even have the vocals in it. It's great. It still, yeah, it still works for this too. It's a really good recreation of One Winged Angel. I'll take it. That sounds so fucked up. Imagine hear a One Winged Angel and then you hear Michael Jackson just go off. It's fucking great. It does really fit for Final Hour. It really does. Alright, I am gonna dump my money off. Just to have a little bit of savings. I know West Clock Town is foolish, but the bank is more so for utility at this point. Beautiful. It's nice to have some cash in a bag in case. Exactly. Like say if I need powder keg or something like that on first cycle, I might as well just have the money sitting there waiting for me to buy one. Yeah, I might have to add more custom music in, just remove some of the chance for vanilla music to get thrown in. That poor bomb chew. Since I'm gonna be moving soon, when you plan on doing the OT MMR multi? Right now the plan is tomorrow. Tomorrow around 8 PM my time, which is Eastern Standard Time. So if you can make it for that, you are more than welcome to join. Slippy's gonna check its power readings, see how much health it has. Falco's gonna say, "Hey Einstein, I'm on your side." Oh, well, fuck me. Okay, Oath Order. Oh wait, that's not Oath Order. That was a Song of Time check. I just got Oath Order from it. The accuracy. Oh, a Falco's voice? Alright. So this is going to be more of a burner cycle, because we have In Way of the Hero, and I have All Night's Mask, so... Don't really have a way to get into the, Actually, yeah, I do. I got a way to get there faster. Falco and Slippy. Shoot this thing down! Would be funny if that bomb chew blew up Clocktown. Yikes. That'd be a hell of a bomb chew. That'd be like a Link to the Past bomb. Alright, now we got bombs. You know what? I got time to kill until 8, so let's jump over here real quick. Also, hey Jesse, how's it going? Probably shouldn't by soon. I'm talking to my parents to get the keys this Friday. Oh. Yeah, that's a little too soon. Probably have to happen after you move them. Last run was so bad I had not done a seed in a few days. Oh no. Oh no. The rando withdrawal. It's bad. Combo C is annoying. I have Zora Mask but no magic. But hey, you got a way to swim. Yeah, there'll always be a next time. I mean, I've been pretty busy myself. As you can tell from the lack of streams, literally like 6 days since I last streamed. And only 2 MM bottles? That's not too bad. Alright. I got some time before 8. Ow. Let's go over and get this owl statue out of the way. I had time to kill. 2 bottles is better than 1 bottle. But you know what's better than 2 bottles? Junking New Wave Bossa Nova. Am I right? Ah, he's gonna catch me. Ah, he caught me. Four means you don't have to do multiple trips, but junking New Wave Bossa Nova means you don't have to do it at all. Oh, I fell in the water. Fuck. Alright, there we go. Hookshot hiding from me? Uh-oh. So remember, Inyap spent 15 minutes on Zora Egg 1 bottle? It fucking sucked. Let me tell you. That was Zora Egg 1 bottle without Song of Soaring. It was a fucking nightmare. And I wouldn't wish it on anybody. The only reason why I did it is because there were just no settings yet for Combo Rando. Oh wait, yeah. Only junk stuff if my controller literally can't do it. Oh yeah, you've explained it to me before. Town Swamp shooting. Alright, what have we got? Swamp Title Deeds? Well, fuck me. Alright, Swamp Title Deeds. Alright, I don't like that so far. We found the Swamp Deed in here, and that's been it. Some long legs. Oh my goodness. She won't let me out. Oh, you have a new controller on the way? Nice. I am a Swamp Deed. You're absolutely right. Also, hey Wolfos, how's it going? I guess I go ahead and do Honey and Darling? Yeah. Let's go grab some money real quick, do Honey and Darling. You are existing? That is also a yikes. Hopefully soon you're doing a little bit better than existing. Is it still raining where you're at? A junk annoying checks, shooting games, mini games, MM Great Fairies. So do you not find New Wave Bossa Nova annoying? Oh, the dreadful OT horseback archery? I feel like most people share that sentiment. Oh, you're existing? Yikes. I didn't mean it that way. Jeez, I'm not that mean. I missed! I made it. Almost never have to do it. That's fair. I mean, at least now with the combo rando, you get a hint for New Wave Bossa Nova. I get the fact that I'm going to have to do Honey and Darling 3. Probably same with Deku Playground. And that's gonna suck. I never have a problem with the OT HBA, just that the fact you don't junk at anything in OT. He kills me all the time, so he's wondering how it's still existing. Good point. Good point. Good point. Don't I need to have bomb cheese for that? For Honey and Darling? Nah, just a bomb bag. Bomb bag and bow to do both of them. Because the first day they just give you bomb cheese to use for it. First day is bomb cheese, second day is bombs, and the third day is either bow or Deku. But really the only thing I have to go off of right now is this piddly little title deeds that I can use as toilet paper. So we're gonna wait and wait and wait and wait. That's not Granny 1, by the way. You're liking the music shuffle? Music shuffle in MM is usually on point. Very good. Is there anything else I can do in the meantime? Really, it just comes down to where in the world is my Zora mask. So Swamp is foolish. Don't have to do anything there. Path to Snowhead is foolish. West Clocktown, foolish. Yeah. Oh, you know what I can do? I just realized something. I know what exactly I can do to kill time. I do have bombs, right? Yes. I can go ahead and get Mountain Village opened up. I think the funniest thing that I've ever had happen to me in Call Wolfos is I followed someone who'd just been dealing with Wolfos. Like, no, get lost, get out of here. Immediately apologized. This chat explained why she was upset with Wolfos. Oh no. Imagine first joining a stream and they're like, get the F out. Alright. Alright. Swamp Spider House. Oh, okay. So lens isn't needed. That didn't work. Alright, so we don't need the lens. Which means we don't need to heal Darmani. Uh-oh. Alright, so... Swamp, Spider House, Lens. I got time to kill, so I can just stand here. Why was I being told to get lost? It's okay, it happens to me all the time. Ooh, this music, though. Very nice, I like. Might as well check Lens Cave, right? I got time to kill. But then we have vanilla battle music. Very sad. Look, I'm avoiding the Wolfos, and the Wolfos is trying to fight me. I don't get it. They can't leave me alone. Alright, definitely don't need those. Don't fall off, Link. Son of a bitch! Literally right at the end of the bridge, he just decided, nope. I don't want this life anymore. That's okay, I'm still waiting for midnight. They demand pets? Do my arrows count as pets? Alright, we'll go forward. If you're code, they're code. A heart piece. Yeah, you got one of their little paws up. Little toe beans. Alright, let me through. I shall pass. Uh-oh! It's time for despair again. Wait, this is the right one, right? Yeah. Bye-bye, buddy. Have fun getting crushed by the moon. Oh, hey, big chest. That is not a banana. That's also not a big chest. Sure. Alright, we're gonna go turn in this paper. We got double defense. Boy, am I so excited for that. We also got a big chest up there in South Clock Town, but I can't reach it. At least not yet. Paper, please. Don't worry, buddy. I got some paper right here for you. Haha! Zormask. No, hold on, hold on. Before we warp back, we gotta listen to more of this music, right? Surely we gotta listen to more of this music. Yo, Sheik, how's it going? How's the dongo? So we got the swamp deeds in the end in order to turn it in for toilet paper to get the Zora mask. A very dirty Zora mask. And I will wait until the last second so I can listen to all this music if I have to. This is such a good theme for Final Hours. What? It locked both Hookshot and Gore Mask. The fuck? Okay. Although now I can't really hear it without hearing in my head Sephiroth say, "Give in to despair," like he said in fucking Kingdom Hearts 2, whenever he's about to yoink your life bar. Hey, let me be. Hey, he landed up there. That would have been nice the first time around. Now we can go back. We now have Zagoran. Do we go back, though? No, we don't. We keep going. We're at Fortress Exterior. It's way of the hero. We must go further. There is no going back yet. True inner peace comes from not with them, but from the money we make from the friends we lose. Nintendo power? What the fuck? RNGesus blesses me? So far, yeah. I just need Deku Mask and we got all the transformations. It's a heart piece. Cool, thanks. Already know, but thanks. Lou Dodongo, Nintendo Power Issue 7, 1997. Just finished a long D&D session. How goes the RNG biz? Apparently really good. Alright, we're only gonna have enough time to check the exterior, though. Fire arrows. Very nice. Anything else? Alright, we go back. Alright, we're looking pretty stacked now. Pretty stacked. So for starters, we can go get a song check real quick. It's quiet. Too quiet. I go sleep now, night-night. Good night. Hopefully you sleep well. Don't let the rain bite. Now we just need Madrick. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to burp. But I can't pull a kill. That's her thing. And get this check up here. What's your thing? Burping. Oh, hey, big chest. Ooh, Postman. Could be something. Could be something. Could be nothing. I'll allow it. I mean, I hope so. You do it all the time. Oh, while I'm here, I need to check and see what the big bomb check is. Piece of heart? No. We can go feed Hungry Goron too. Oh no! The baby's turned into Tingle. Oh, well. We got Vanilla Goron Lullaby, so we can get in the Snowhead. If we find magic, we could beat it. Alright. Hello? Oh, that's right, I don't have magic. That's not gonna work. Shit. Is there anything I can do? Going up to Snowhead would be out of logic, and Path to Snowhead is kind of foolish, so... Oh boy, we got Borkers. I mean, at the very least, what we can do is check the rest of Pirate's Fortress. Yeah. Yo! Mercy, how's it going, man? I hoped for a trick. I want to say there's a way to do it, but I'm not aware of how to do it. So I got 4 checks in the sewers, and then 5 checks in the interior, so 9 checks. We should be able to find something here. Also, I haven't marked my hook shot, but this is very execution tight, so it's gonna have to wait a second. It's going, how are you? Doing pretty good. Not too bad so far today. Went out, had some Mexican food. It was very tasty. Oh shit. That's right, I gotta hold down A the whole time. I got an idea. I got an idea. Bet we can get over there faster if I drown. This seems a little bit faster. If so, not by much, though. But it is funnier, at least. Oh wait, that's right. It's junk. Shit. Step 1, don't hit the mines. It's Chic Wife. Yo, Artist, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Alright. It's nothing. Oh shit. It's not how you're supposed to do it. Alright. So far, nothing good in the sewers. Maybe we'll find something in the interior. Who knows? Oh. And we do not have to collect the eggs since New Wave Bossa Nova in this setting is done. Fuck me. I thought I had the hook shot out. Nope, I had sticks. Brothers, sisters, and stepsisters. Yo, Jay Talica, how's it going? That's nothing. So far, Pirate's Fortress has been kind of a bust besides that fire arrow. Oh, you need to go. Sorry. Do something for the first time the 2 years you've owned a Switch? Alright. You bought an AC adapter? Oh shit. Alright, let me make sure I get this right. There we go. I still gotta make that execution feel a little bit natural. No more handheld. First time playing in docked mode? I bet you love it now. Alright, so far no dice. Oh my goodness, how did I miss that? Dock mode for the win. Oh, speaking of which, this one's for you, Mercy. There you go. What was that noise? Hey Einstein, I'm on your side. Finally! There was something here. Where's the big boy? Slightly better 20s. Wow. Look at that Deku Mask in 720p. Alright. Finally, Pirate's Fortress paid off. Let's go to... not that. Let's go to Southern Swamp and get some song checks out of the way. Found Hookshot to be more effective against the big fish thingies. Oh, the ones that was just fighting there? Cool, I will definitely keep that in mind. Yeah, normally if I have magic, I'll just jump in there and shock them with electricity, but I don't have it yet. Only 2 hook shots. Yeah, it should be like the same number of bow shots. The only problem is that the little fish get in the way. You know what? Let's do this as a normal kid. Never mind. Never mind. I fuck it up regardless, so we will switch to Deku. My goodness. Alright. Nice. Every time you use the hook, it bypasses any little fish and hits the big guy. Oh, I will keep that in mind. Also, if you have bombs and Gormass, that's a good way to skip the Deku shrubs. You just set a bomb, and right before it explodes, you want to do a Goron jump and then let go of A so that you're like hovering in midair without any invincibility. Once you get the timing down, it's pretty simple. You can also do that to get over the fences on the road to Akana and over to Great Bay. That's what it's supposed to look like. This one's a little bit taller. But you can do the same thing. And then for this, that's a silver ruby, but we're just gonna backflip on top of this. Get on Deku Mask, or Zora Mask, side hop, hold forward. Then you're on this ledge. You can kill either one of these scrubs, but then just side hop over, since you don't get like a bona fide ledge to jump off of. And then you can do Deku Palace without beans. What, to think I can do MM tricks? That's kind of why I was talking about them. That and Kill was wanting to learn some tricks too. She may already know those though. I didn't want Song of Healing. Nasty. Let's see, Southern Swamp is foolish too, so this should be a heart piece up here. I learned a dongo from you. I know them. I learned them from you. Yet you're still asking me how to do recoil flips. It is a recovery heart. Alright, does Woodfall have anything? Oh, big chest! Are you magic? Please be magic. No, you're my other elemental arrow, that's cool. Now I just need magic. Don't know the timing. Like, some people, like, get a feel for the timing, but personally, I count the flashes off of the bomb. Which is a good way to go, like, both MM and OOC, if you're learning any bomb-related tricks. So for the recoil flip, whenever you pull out a bomb, it has 3 slow red flashes, and then 5 fast red flashes. I got another one. And what you do is you shield drop the bomb and then backflip at the same time. Put both those inputs in. And then as soon as soon as you do both those inputs at the same time, you don't hold down on the analog stick, you leave it neutral. And you want to do that at the 5th flash, or slightly before the 5th flash. Alright. Well, we got access to Woodfall, so. Knew it. Kinda have access to Akana? Kind of. I can also do this. We also got access to that big ass chest in South Clocktown. Oh boy, a big bomb back! You know what? I am going to go ahead and get, Yeah, kind of thingamajigger out of the way. Sector X battle music. Oh yeah, Mercy knows. Searching for mods and whatnot for Animal Crossing. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I never checked this, did I? It's small. I learned this watching Markars earlier. Punch those rocks backwards so you don't get hit by, or so the recoil doesn't push you back. That's pretty neat. That dog bark is very cursed. Cool. Ow. Well, we got a bigger wallet. It's not magic, but I guess it's the next best thing. Why did I do that? Alright. Let's go ahead and get up here. Now, I'm pretty sure in Season 4, Iceless Icona Climb is still out of logic. Melee! Graveyard, Way of the Hero. Star Fox 64. Fair. I mean, I've heard it called Lilac Wars 64 before. Oh. Too far away. Oh yeah, we can go back to Zora Cape. Get that out of the way. Alright, and we'll go down here. Ah! I bonked. Do we have anything here? We do. It's big. Let's get it. Are you magic? Let's go do snow ahead. The magic. Ooh, banana. Let's make sure we're stocked up on everything we need to. Which we should be. And now we can row like a Goron. Shit. Alright, road to the snow, or path to Snowhead is foolish, so we don't have to worry about anything here. We can literally just run. Oh yeah. Nice drums. Chord mask in my Christian Inyap stream? Right? Funny enough, it was locked behind Zora Mask. And then Deku Mask was also locked behind Zora Mask because both Hookshot and Gora Mask were locked behind Zora Mask. Also, hey, Markars. I did one of those little tricks that you showed in your stream earlier, punching the stones in reverse so you don't get the recoil. All right. I do like the Link to the Past dungeon music for these. It's very nice. God, I still have Project 64 aiming on the mod. Very nice, I like. And if you can believe it, I also have... I don't have East Clocktown Foolish, but I got West Clocktown Foolish. I'll take that. I will take a sword upgrade. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's how we like to see it. Burning alive. No banking today. Throw. Yeah, I threw that one. Try again. I have to figure out like a more optimal path through Snowhead, honestly. Since this has Keezy in it, and the boss key's in the vanilla area, and I want to say all the fairy chests should be dead. Oh! Alright, you know what? We're going down here first. Was this a fairy chest? Pretty sure this was a key chest in vanilla. I can't remember. 0 fairies in S4? Okay. I will try my best to keep that in mind, but I can't remember where all the key chests in vanilla were. Head to bed early, catch y'all later. Yo, have a good one, Nikki. That might be a fairy chest. I know the one in this next room is a key chest. Oh, it is a fairy? I'm pretty sure this one was a key. Yeah. The biggest spawn bag. Okay, Seed. I see how you want to play. I'm pretty sure that other one up there is a fairy chest. Nice. We have the Gorman mask. It's useless, but I like the sound effects. Pretty sure this was a key chest as well, but it's nothing. Alright. Let's keep going. 6 checks in Snowhead. I want to say I've already checked like 3 or 4 of them. And that's minus the boss key chest, right? Alright. Let's try this again. Yeah. It's this one I need to go to. There we go. Boss key would be 7th. Alrighty. Be careful out there, Fox. Made Toad laugh for the rest of his vanilla run. And MM told him to cry mess is why you need the expansion pack. What the fuck? Yeah, it's the tier rendering. Hey Einstein, I'm on your side. The faster you run, the more you cry. I want to say the biggest reason why you needed the expansion pack was literally just Termina Field. There's just so much shit in Termina Field, and it's so packed that the normal N64 just couldn't handle it. Not without, like, having an excessive amount of fog to limit the draw distance. Alright, I'm pretty sure this chest down here was a fairy chest. Coloring was also a thing. Oh, like, the ability to produce more colors. They gave Gorman. What's the use for Gorman Mask in 3DS? I never played the 3DS enough to get that far into it. So for this one kill, whenever I meant like jumping off the corner, you just kind of aim towards the corner here. So you're just a little bit closer to the platform instead of jumping off straight from the middle. Leads to a 7th bottle. Huh. I need to learn the trick where you just like turn around mid-charge to jump over here. No way they put more bottles. I guess you I guess they expected you to have the 7th bottle so you could just get all of the Zora eggs in one go. Yeah, eat a dick. Eat a dick. I don't like your cutscene anyways. Give me your boss key. I want out of here. Oh, there's the Discord call. It sounds really weird whenever the music has just died in here and you hear that really suggestive Ruby sound. It's okay, we're about to learn what our boss theme is. And hopefully get a good song out of this, and not Song of Storms. Because at this point, I'm pretty sure Egos has Song of Storms. Because the Mirror Shield's not required. Ooh. Dancing Mad? Chat, I think I have a chubby right now. Oh shit! I jumped into it. Alright, you know what? That's cool. We get to listen to this song a little bit more. Oh my nut. He got me! Thick stick. It's a shame this fight is not gonna last long enough for the full song. If I keep missing like this, it will. Oh, right in the ass at the very end. I gotta get better at that bow strat. I have to, like, load up KZ and just practice up. I wanted all 18 minutes. I think it's just the 4th movement that plays. But the the nice touch that the song creator gave to it is at the very end, instead of Kefka's laugh, you get Ganon's laugh from outta. Go! Alright, what song we getting? Elegy. Alright, I guess... Do we have everything we need? I think we have everything we need for Stone Tower. Lens of Truth, not required. Well. Let's see, I think at this point I am Powder Keg and... Like, Powder Keg away from a song. Bunny Hood. I don't know how I did that. I clipped underneath the bridge. Yeah, I'm Powder Keg away from a song. Egos is nothing. Captain's Hat. So, Powder Keg and Captain's Hat. Yeah, Powder Keg and Captain's Hat away from go mode. We just need to find that, chat. Keg and Captain. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Alright, lens was not needed. Oh shit, lens is not needed. I wonder how much that gets rid of in the overworld. Surely not these checks here. Because it's not like they're invisible. Oh, that means the bunny hood is not needed too, because technically you need lens for that. Well, that and it's West Clocktown. West Clocktown's foolish, so... I'm starting to actually think while I play these MMR scenes. I don't like that, though. No! What are you doing? MM, please. Alright. Got cafe mask. Big chest. Oh, no, that's not a big chest. I made a mistake. Yeah, I got that. The fanfare was too good. I got that and the Michael Jackson, hee-hee. Showed money in the castle freestanding item. Ah, good call. So that makes everything in castle pretty much dead. Because Mirror Shield's not needed either. I can't remember if Gordon Race is a junk item in Season 4 or not. Red Rupee. Nope. That's okay. Yeah, let's go do, Stone Tower. Might as well, right? If you don't find the hint, it's them. Gotcha. Yeah, I keep forgetting what exactly is on the list of Always Hints. I need to write that down in my, notepad. Just to make, like, a dedicated notepad, file for, standard. Thinking's overrated? Says the man that doesn't use a notepad. I wanted to transform. Instead, I was mashing B, just threw a punch and fell to my death. RIP. GST file and that works for it in his Discord. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. I can't play songs! You fucker! Wait, are the redeads normal sounding? Huh, we actually got normal sounding redeads. How about that? I almost jumped off. That would have been bad. I am pro rando player, believe me. Right? Excuse me, sir. I use notepads. When I play the combo rando, it crashes on me every damn time. We will be the exception to that tomorrow. Whenever we get Project 64 working all nice and pretty for you. Surely that won't crash on you. I just gotta slow down my songs. I think that's what I gotta do. Gotta slow them down. Slow my roll. Alright, so I'm gonna do inverted first. It's not taking C up. Which sucks. No. Oh my goodness. Stop it. I hope so, otherwise I may just straight up give up on randos. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I have beans, right? I do have bean. Detour. We're doing a detour because these chests have fucking burned me. I don't know how many times in rando. We are getting some swamp water.
What the fuck?
Ah, we'll get it working, Mercy. And I'm pretty sure Stone Tower should stay inverted. The Bean World Tour. Get those engines revving. Oh, it doesn't stay. Oh, okay. I could have swore this stayed inverted if you left. I guess not. Maybe it's whenever you leave the dungeon? Sunny Swamp is foolish, therefore should the water be right? Oh shit. What we got? 2 big chests. One of them's gotta be Keg, right? Or Captain Hat? God damn it. I now know the reason why they're in big chests, and I still don't like it. Well, Grog's dead, so... So that was for nothing. Alright, I'm gonna try something here. For shits and giggles. We're gonna give it a shot. Don't know if it's gonna work with this texture pack, but we'll give it a run. Let's see. Like right about here. Maybe a little bit up. Let's go ahead and line up. Looks about good. Wait, where am I? Oh, there they are. Got it, baby. Ah! Leave me alone. Sweet. No! Leave me alone. That hit me. Funny how I had more trouble with the Death Armos than I did with that trick. I'm weird. Ooh. Now I can get the bombs out. Here's a fast way to kill these boys. Well, unless I fuck it up. Wait, why do I keep getting through? There we go. What the hell? Am I getting too close? I guess I am. Oh, okay. That took way too long. Normally, like, as soon as he throws his arms up, you just drop the ball, drop the bomb and let him eat shit, but today was not that day. Maybe I was getting too close. Forgot those things existed, right? Am I okay? Apparently not. Gotta be dead center. Maybe that's what I did wrong. Oh yeah, let's get the, Alright, you know what? We'll do that. I probably should have grabbed those hearts. We'll be fine. It will buff. So we need to get this chest. Edward Caesar Inns? Oh my goodness. It's a hell of a name, but thank you for the follow. Busky. Okay, no hearts, cool. Yeah, we'll keep going this way. Nice pig emote. I want to say that's LeChonk from Pokemon, but it kind of looks like the pig from Wind Waker too. Oh no! Link, are you okay? It is LeChonk? Oh, nice. Alright. Jump up here. We rolling. We missing. We get stumped. Because apparently we don't know how to deal with Death Armors. Then we go fight this, this boy. It's a Twitch Global emote. Oh! Very nice. Hey, that's a nice peek. Nice peek on that chest. Alright, so since he's fire type, I need to freeze you. Dr. Freeze. Ah, a little late. Well, that's ballsy. I thought I could get him again. I should have just pulled out the sword and went to town. Oh shit. Alright, let's go through the other side. Oh, that whole room is a fairy chest? Well, shit. could have sworn there was a key in there. Or is it the Armos? The chest that spawns with the Armos? Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. This is just going to be the seed where Inyap does extra. Leotro Lotto? The other son. That's how we call the US from Mexico. Okay, I'm guessing that's a fairy chest too. I gotta remember where my keys are at in this one. I don't think anything in this room is a key. Is that maybe this chest? Oh yeah, that's right. Maybe not. And since we already hit this over here with the other trick, we can just hook shot over there. Giant Smash checks. Death Armos Maze, the one chest at the updraft room, but I'm not sure which. Oh, in the updraft room. Oh, the room that I was just in. Shit. I might have to go back. Going to head to bed, probably another bike ride in the morning. Nice. I'm glad you're getting those bike rides in. The one with the switch he did was the updraft check? Okay. So that could have possibly been an item. Okay, cool. So I didn't miss it. You know what? Since we have Fierce Steedy, why not? Let's use them. Alright, should be the same pattern regardless, so. He started really far away. Ooh, this might be a good one. Oh, shit. Oh, almost got the two-piece. Ow! Shit! Hey, where's my beams? Oh, he almost ate me. He dead. I know no more vanilla, no more vanilla than I do rando. I mean, for this setting, it does help out with the dungeons. You know which checks not to bother with. He dead. Alright, that's 2 dungeons down in less than 2 hours. That's not bad. We just need to look out for Powder Keg and Captain's Hat. That's where my knowledge ends, vanilla. Hey, it's a start at least. Just to make sure I got everything in Stone Tower. We should probably go back in there and make it normal. And now it wants to invert. What the fuck? I don't get that. Why did it uninvert itself whenever I went to the swamp to get spring water? Oh, the redead sound like likes. They're trying to suck me. I don't think any room in here has a key. At least to my knowledge. I know this chest here could be a key, but it was already junk. Low Stone Tower Temple. Oh, me too. One of my favorite... Actually, it is my favorite dungeon in the entire Zelda series. What am I doing? I don't need to do that. Wait, all these aren't keys either, are they? I can't remember. 5 chests and uninverted. I'm pretty sure there's a chest with a key in this upcoming room. The one behind the sunblock is the item. Map, compass, 2 keys, and lights. That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Don't die. Thank you. I love my brain in moments like this. My problem is I've been playing Rando so long, I'm slowly starting to forget vanilla stuff. And then I hate it for the rest. So all the other chests are going to be on the other side of Stone Tower. Yep. They are considered fire enemies and are weak to ice. Alright. We already got the chest for this room. All right, we're gonna get it this time. Just you watch. God damn. There we go. They are 100% weak to my sword. You have my axe and my sword. And my Shingalinga Ding Dong. Alright, we go this way. We let this boy blow me up because I'm lazy. I don't want to use a bomb. Don't break it. Ow! Igor is a fairy as well. Oh, so I could have skipped him. So basically, after I fight the Garo Master, I could just soar back to the beginning. I want to say killing all these Armos is the key. So we're gonna do that real quick. Okay, apparently he didn't like that. Armos kill in the chest in the back. Oh, big chest. Yo! It was a good idea to clear this out. There's a piece of the puzzle right there. Unfortunately, it's already second night. Alright, I'm pretty sure that was a fairy over there. Pretty sure that's everything, right? 2 keys. Yeah, and there's no keys over here. At least, yeah, that should be everything. So yeah, I think we're good. One to go? Wait, which one am I missing? That chest above the water is the last key? Oh, the one that I tried to dolphin dive to? Oh, okay. So since it's junk, I shouldn't have to worry about it. Yeah, it's dead. Yo! Rats, how's it going, man? Compass chest is behind the sunblock on the first door of the right of entrance. That one I checked whenever it was inverted, and that was junk. So we should be good. So far Rando's going pretty good. It actually didn't take me that long to find all my transformations. Or my magical arrows. It was just the magic that took me the longest to find. Honestly, I think we just go back to day 1. Yeah, I think we just go back to day 1 and immediately check graveyard. Even though I guess I could have, yeah. You know what, fuck it. Oh shit, what am I doing? I accidentally played double time. Son of a bitch. Beat FF16 today, and it's now my favorite in the series. Holy shit. That was fast. Sounds like it's a pretty good game. Alright, so we can go get storms. From what I've seen, it looks like FF16 is definitely worth it. So now what we need to do is go to the graveyards. The boss fights are amazing. Melee! Last one you played was 10? 10 was good. Last one I played was 15. And like the first 90% of FF15 was really solid. The last 10% sucked so much ass. So much. And I guess my problem was, like, I played the game whenever it initially came out, and I didn't play the Royal Edition, which apparently fixed a lot of the problems that the ending for 15 had. But holy shit, was it bad. Yeah, I got bomb. Okay, yeah, I got bombs. Real fits to lot. Let's get that ready. What is that? What was that noise? Alright, so... Oh shit, that's right. We found Romani Mask in the graveyard too. And we have all the transformations, so we can actually go do, fuck, what is it called? Sound check. Yeah, we should probably do that tonight. Happy Crangus Hour. FF8 is always your favorite. 16 easily surpassed it. Rents, I think you're the only person I know who says that FF8 was their favorite. Oh, big chest. Well, kind of big chest. Probably a trade item. Ew. Ew. Oh, we can get that out of the way at least. Future. All right. Cafe letter, grave, chest. I'm just gonna put it down as grave chest. Love the 8, but 7 is king. See, my favorite is 6. Like, my top 3 would be 6, 10, and then probably right after that, 12. New Wave Bossa Nova. Alright. So, our Sonic Storms is New Wave Bossa Nova. Should probably just go ahead and... Oh, we still got this mask on. Right. Losenberg, how's it going? I love 8, one of your favorites for sure. I don't know, the gameplay for 8 was good. I just wasn't a big fan of the story, and I didn't like the ending of it, and how it essentially just locked you into Ultimate Sea Castle and you couldn't go anywhere else. Effectively. New waifu and story was pretty good. Ooh, new waifu. It's like, what's her name in Final Fantasy 15? Sid's daughter. I know lots of people that love 8. 8, 6, 10, 12, 7. Don't hit me. Thank you. Top 3 for you is 3, 5, 2, 8, 1, 7. Pretty varied. Oh, here's a big chest. What if it's Keg? If it's Keg, we're in go mode. Nope, it's Razor's Sword. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. We are Keg away from go mode. Let's see. What was I gonna do at 10? Oh, the milk bar. First, let's go ahead and put cafe letter over here. Yeah, 15 kind of locked you at the end too. 15 kind of did the same thing that 8 did, which is partly why I didn't like the ending. There we go. Yeah, let's get our Moo hat out. Then 15 have New Game Plus. It did. Oh, yeah, you can soar in the grave. To my knowledge, there's only like a handful of locations that you can't soar out of in MM. Like the room with Egos in it. Yeah, 8's like a quasi-lock. Like, you can still go to town. Well, you can still go on the overworld map, but you can't go to any towns. And unless you leveled up your GFs properly, you lose access to some of the shops. Now, one thing that 8 does that is kind of nice is it will allow you to draw GFs from some of the bosses in Ultimate CA Castle if you haven't done that already. So it does give you another chance to get those GFs. But if you don't get it then you're fucked. You just miss out on a lot of stuff. Yo, Classless One, how's it going? Alright. Card game they had an 8 would sidetrack you. I will say that 8's minigame was probably the best. Going good, just got home from working a wrestling show. Ooh. That sounds cool. Oh shit! The dog is singing in this one. It's a doggy solo. So far my day's been pretty good. Went out, had some food earlier. What the fuck is this song? Triple Triad was a lot of fun. Since it... Oh yeah, doing the card draw really broke the game. 8 did punish you for power leveling. The Song of My People. Denny's for the first time today? Fucking Denny's. No, I don't need it! Oh, shit. Oh my goodness. Alright, so the Romani mask was not the way of the hero. I am allergic to something in that milk bar. 10-2 is your worst. The game is shit. I don't know. 10-2 had some redeeming qualities of it. I feel like 10-2's worst sin was, no pun intended, was just, it felt like a bit of a cash cow, or like a cash grab from the popularity of 10. That's what I feel 10-2's sin was. The job system was pretty good. Like, the battle mechanics were pretty solid. The story was kind of, fuck it, we're gonna throw something at the wall and hope it sticks. FF10 sin was Blitzball. Honestly, I kind of liked Blitzball in 10. Maybe that's why I never found getting the Jupiter Sigil to be a chore. Unlike every other Final Fantasy, 8 had enemy scaling to average party level, +5. I want to say there was another Final Fantasy that did have scaling like that. I'm trying to remember which one, though. Nice. Nice. Alright, so far the letter is letting me down. I liked it when I figured out how to cheese and power level my team. Yeah, what? The sad part is, like, Waka, whenever you spec him out, is just a one-man army. But getting him spec'd out can be boring as hell if you don't like Blitzball. A friend of mine, whenever he played Final Fantasy VIII, he basically did the same thing that he did in 7, which he just power leveled and hoped that he could just steamroll the game. And for like the first 2 discs, he could do that. But then he got to Sorceress Adel at the end of the third disc and just got instantly shat on. Because he never drew anything. That's it, we're in go mode. That's a go mode. Let's get it done. Let's get it cracking. It's gonna be a really good time. I don't even race season. It's gonna be a really good time. Holy shit. They figured another way to unlock Blitzball skills. It would have been really good. I agree with that. There should have been an alternative method to unlocking the sigils. I do get that the method in like Final Fantasy X was made in an era that still very much coveted very challenging minigames in order to get your how should I say it? No! I want to withdraw rubies. I'm actually 1 ruby short. Let me go grab money. Like, Final Fantasy X was made in an era that still coveted very tough minigames in JRPGs. So I can kind of understand why they went that route with the celestial weapons. But in the remakes, there should have been an alternative way to get the sigils. There really should have been. Nice baby seed. Honestly, you're not wrong. This is absolutely a baby seed. I kind of feel bad that my S4 PB may be faster than some racers. I kind of feel bad. And I'm using texture packs. That's a sin. It definitely was of its time. That is for sure. Alright. Where's my keg? So Markars, with this song check here, you may be interested in this strat that I do. Because I notice a lot of people, whenever they go for the Epona song check, they ride around with Epona to try to get closer to the targets in an effort to hit them faster. But then you lose a little bit of time riding around. But there's one spot in the middle of the ranch where you can just turn Epona into a turret and hit all of the balloons. Yeah, the strat where you stand still. 8. There's a common complaint about the game being too hard whenever it came out. Oh, you don't want to you don't want 100% FF10 for the 3rd time. The remaster, so that's what, the international version, right? I don't blame you. Getting the penance in FF10 is a hassle. It's a lot of farming, especially whenever you get to the custom monsters. Oh, that's pretty good. 31. Oh, you like moving around more? Fair. Alright. We got all of our songs. Now all we need to do is advance time. I was using a different spot before. Yeah, I just kind of stick on that little seam of the hillside. Damn summer bugs. Yo, Devin, how's it going, man? I watched that video earlier that you posted in the Discord. It kind of gave me some Discovery Channel vibes. That was really good quality. I already did it on PS2, PS3, and PC. I don't want to do it again on PS5. There's not like a speed up version for the PS5, is there? Probably not. Kind of waiting on the remake of FF7 to be finished before I sit down and play it. Honestly, not a bad call. Not a bad call at all for that one. Don't get me wrong, I played the remake for FF7, the first part of it. It's really good. I think you'll enjoy it. But I think you'll enjoy it more if you can play all the parts in succession and not have to wait 5,000 years for the next part to come out. Don't want to be blue-balled? Exactly. Definitely going for Nat Geo Discovery. Gotta rethink my camp. Well, that's the nice thing about making like video essays and stuff like that, is it's very easy to critique yourself. I was disappointed in the first part of FF7 Remake. I think it was a good game. Do I think it was on par with OG FF7? Probably not. It was definitely a good game for the year it came out. I wouldn't say it was Game of the Year. Whereas whenever FF7 came out, it was absolutely Game of the Year. No ifs, ands, or buts. Alright, so we're go moding this bitch. Fuck! Alright. Wait, hold on. I got an idea. There we go. No, what am I doing? I'm already human. Let's try this again. I want to land on the platform. There we go. Two dicks long? Still think this dungeon music fits. That's part to the remake of FF7's Two Dicks Long. I've not seen that in a long time. Oh my goodness. Oh damn, I beat the shit out of that frog. Oh wait, hold on. Fire arrows. It'll kill the frog faster. Takes a cycle off. Also making a video for fun. Produced it 22 hours of filming and 2 afternoons of editing. Honestly, that's pretty fast for getting a video out, isn't it? FF16 though. Still need to do all the side content and beat fantasy mode. I assume it's going to have leave a little to be desired compared to the story, but if you have a PS5, I'd definitely play it. I did hear for the PS5, there was an issue with 16 where if you played it in cinematic mode, it would crash on a certain cutscene. Is that still happening? Bosky. Also, sensual frog. Didn't crash at all. Yeah, I might have to get that then. My brother and I have PS5s, and I know he's been really pining for it. What am I doing? I need the light, the torch. Otherwise, I'm a moron that can't get through bars. Don't hit me. Just fuck off. No! Oh my goodness. I hate him so much. Oh, I'm sure I will. I do like to get stuck in on a Final Fantasy game. That's for sure. Legit thinking of speedrunning? Fucking do it. I'd love to see it. Bye-bye. Like some of the changes to the story overall, combat was not the best fluidity was. Still working on Tears of the Kingdom before I start an FF game. That's fair. Tears of the Kingdom is pretty chunky as far as game content goes. Oh yeah, Duella is a pushover when it comes to Fierce Deity. Alright, so that just leaves Great Bay. And what I'll do with that is I'll advance it to the nighttime. Which I'll actually do in here. Oh, how's the sea treating me, by the way? We're in go mode. We're gonna sub 3 this scene. Easily. And this is this is only the 3rd time I've played Season 4 settings. Granted, this feels like a very forgiving seed to pick up. This is less a testament to my execution and more a testament to just how nice this seed was, for once. I finally had an MMR seed where I didn't have to wait 1,000 years to get a Gore Mask, and this is what happens. I just 100% Tears of the Kingdom. Oh yeah, I think I remember you saying something like that last time I was streaming. Congrats on that. All bosses except Twin Mode is a pushover with arrows. Well, Mercy and I were talking about doing a combo rando multi-world tomorrow night, if you're up for it. I don't know if I know that's on pretty short notice, so. Under 330 hours? Holy shit. That's still quite a bit of time. I need to sit down one day and learn the Gorn row trick in here too. And get that down. Link? Did I say you could do that? Depends on what time. I work every day this week. We're thinking like around 8 p.m. my time. So that would be, what, 7 p.m. your time? Yeah, I definitely need to learn the Gorn strat in this because the vanilla method is too slow. Like, I could have already been up to the other side. I think that's really the last thing that's missing for me in MMR is just general dungeon execution. Dungeon execution and just, like, piecing all the logic together as I play it. Get up there, Link. Every Great Bay trick saves a chunk of time. Oh, it really does. Like that, that recoil flip that, that showed off last time I played. And unfortunately kills asleep, so I can't properly show her. I also need to learn the Zora swim strat on this one too, because I still use this little method here. What? No, why? Hear me out, OT MMTP combo rando? I think eventually it could happen. It won't be anytime soon, though. And if it does happen, it'll be a PC port of some sort. Because if I remember correctly, the same team that was doing OTD comp and is now doing MMD comp, they are also doing Twilight Princess D comp. I fucked that up. So that's not what you're supposed to do. Hear me out. No, shit. I forget every time you void out, you revert back to human. Oh, it would definitely be wild. I just don't think it's gonna happen for a long time. OTMM SMZ3? Oh shit. 4 games in 1? The combo rando? That'd be pretty cool. I guess it would give me a reason to learn Super Metroid. Breath of the Wild to the Kingdom combo rando? Yeah, I agree with Markars. I think out of them all, Twilight Princess Wind Waker is probably the most realistic. But I still don't see it happening anytime soon. Alright, let's see if I got this. I did not. I didn't target soon enough. I gotta get used to that. Get it ingrained in my memory. Because I would say right now, Great Bay Temple is by far my slowest dungeon. Don't like Wind Waker, to be honest. It's definitely not for everybody. I think Wind Waker was a game that grew on me. But I didn't initially play it for the normal reasons that most people did. Like, a lot of people hated on it because of its cell shading. It looked like a cartoon. The reason why I didn't play it for the longest time is because I just didn't have a GameCube. I didn't actually play it until I got a Wii. So I played Twilight Princess first before I ever played Wind Waker. Wait, will that be? Should be close enough, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's my biggest complaint with it. With Wind Waker, it's just a bit on the empty side. I think HD and the Rando fixes that with the Swift Cell, but Vanilla Wind Waker did not. It had that problem going for it. Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword were all made with the same engine, just tweaked a little bit. Definitely Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword were made with the same engine. Oops. Oops. I need the magic. Skyward Sword gets a lot of hate, but it's pretty good. I still need to finish up the HD version. I started playing it and never got around to finishing it. I got distracted playing Rando. never owned a Wii, so never played Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword's HD is definitely worth a try. I can understand that some people won't get into it because motion controls, but I think it's still worth a try. Can you imagine TPSS crossover with Tears of Light in both games? Or oh no! Oh, that would be evil. Hello. Alright. I'll try this a different way. Hey, that does it a lot better than the long jump. I gotta start finding ways to incorporate long jumps into more locations. Like going off of legends and stuff, just to get a little bit more distance. I think that's doable. Okay, that was just me being greedy. I didn't want to turn the camera, I was lazy.
Oh, oh, botched, oh. I botched that one. Oh, that's a botched job. That's bleeding. I need some trash to plug up the cut.
Think that your issue with Wind Waker is that I was expecting something like Twilight Princess. Yeah, honestly, I think the biggest drawback that Wind Waker had is people saw the Space World 2000 demo for the GameCube, where you get like this really good animation between Zelda and, or not Zelda, but Link and Ganondorf, and people were expecting that from Wind Waker. Hello? Oh yeah, I definitely gotta find more locations for recoil flips. Alright. Dead as a doornail. I was like, what is this baby game for babies because I was 12 and dumb? But yeah, I don't know if... I don't know how many people here have ever seen the Space World 2000 demo for the GameCube. If you haven't, go take a look at it. Because, like, at the time, that looked really fucking good. And it's also the origin for Ganon's sword that he shows in Melee. Crowd POV video, and it was insane how hype it. Oh, it was so fucking great. So everyone was expecting that for the next Zelda game. And then whenever we got Wind Waker, like, people were still excited for it, but they were disappointed that it wasn't the Space World demo. Yeah, yeah, I got One Winged Angel Final Hours. It's so good. I really like the new music. The sword never got used. No, not until Smash Ultimate. Yo, Chaos, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. But yeah, I agree with that artist. The map for Wind Waker is pretty sparse. The soundtrack for Final Fantasy 16 was really good. Alright, Pokemon music. Spoiler alert, Majora is the Pokemon. Nice aim, buddy. Nice sub 3 hour seed, yeah. Not bad at all. Could be some improvements, but that's pretty good for the third trial in the settings. Alright, I got one of them. Probably gonna do that while you work tomorrow. Nice. So, seeing as this seed went by super fast, I think we will play an OT seed after this. Just so I don't end stream super early. Oh my goodness. I never thought I'd get times like this in standard MM, but S4 has been very nice. Yeah, honestly, yeah. For a standard seed, this is really good. Feels like 330, 345 is a hard cap on the time. Oh, as far as like the most you would expect to get on a seed like this? Oh my goodness. Get out of here with that shit. Back to chubby alerts. Knew it. Not like whenever you first started MM, Rando, no fear of losing sub 3 to Majora. Yeah. Yeah, I literally had 20 minutes to spare on the Majora fight. It was very nice. Yeah, that probably will go on YouTube. So go ahead, chat. Say hi to YouTube. GG's. Alright. Hi, Inyap2. Bonjour. Bye, YouTube.